Hello everyone, welcome to another week of Sail Aurea, another episode should I say. It's been a few weeks. Been busy doing little things here and there. I ran all the electric for the cabin top. That way, when the epoxy gets here, all I have to do is run it again, lay the fiberglass, the half-inch sheathing, another layer of fiberglass, the skin back on, boom, bada bip, bada bop, done. So I got all the ducks in line. We're going to do a little bit of a show and tell this episode, since what I did, there's no need showing everybody how to run wires. A positive and a negative. So I ran two wires off of two spools at the same time. Mapped out where I wanted it to go, and that was that. It wasn't really that hard. But let's do a little show and tell. Now, I picked this up. It's a Blue Sea System 360 panel. It's almost exactly the same one that I was going to purchase anyway. Lists at $1,229. I didn't get it for anywhere near that. Needs a few trim pieces, but also needs a conversion from 12 volt to 24 volt. They're $8 a piece. I picked up these Blue Sea System blade fuse blocks. I'm going to have one for the exterior lights, one for the interior lights, one for the navigation and miscellaneous pumps, that type of thing. They have 12 individual fused circuits. So everything I run is going to be fused at this fuse block, which is going to be right off the main panel, and also blade fuses at the appliance, like recommended. I'm going to do everything the right way. I also picked up some wire. Now, yeah, I know, it's not red, it's not yellow, blah, blah, blah. It's the same exact tin marine wire, individual stranded, as if it had a red or yellow jacket. Now, to make everything look copacetic, I'm going to use red and yellow heat wrap accordingly for everything that's visible. And nobody can tell me that once this is fiberglassed in, you're going to know that the wires underneath the fiberglass are not red and yellow, but what's going to be visible down behind my panel, leading into my panel, will be red and yellow. Plus I got this for a quarter of the price of what red or yellow marine wire would have run me. I got 1,200 feet of 12 wire, and I got 1,500 feet of 14 wire. I ran all the lights going on the cabin top for interior. They're all run in 14 wire. The mast, I think I'm going to do everything 12 wire, unless specific things I use call for other. I'm going to run the mast lighting, the electrical, differently. It's not going to go through the top, cabin top, because I want to be able to add and subtract things in the future. So that's going to be in conduit, run up on the inside of the boat, on the other side of the bulkhead, in the V-berth suite. So nobody's going to know. As I get to actual building things, people will see where it goes. But I've done a lot of research, so I'm not going to do anything that would be a hindrance or dangerous for my boat. So don't worry about the coating on the wire being blue. It's really not a big deal, I don't think. So those are the three things that I picked up. I picked up some, like connectors, butt joints, heat shrink for them. I'm going to be not too keen on using a whole lot of butt joints. I have some on hand, but I'm not going to be too keen on them. It's World War II weekend here in Reading, Pennsylvania, and there's big planes flying all around. The Enola Gay just went over, and I'm sorry, but unfortunately the video that I started taking where I got that in beautiful view was zoomed in, and it got my, we'll say, from about there to there in view when I flipped the phone around. So I'm ugly enough on the full scale. When you zoom me in like that, lordy, lordy, lordy. Anyway, let's flip this around, show you what we did very quickly. We drilled holes and numbered the run of the wire, and then ran it right along the contour of the outside edge, which I'll show you. So we have one up front there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I deleted that. It's going to be shining this way. I really don't need it. And remember, I'm going to have, this is going to be a full butterfly hatch up here. Tons of natural light coming in. Now, top side, right in this little channel here. Back in that channel, we're going to put some thickened epoxy to fill it all. Fill the whole channel. We're going to run the wire right up there with thickened epoxy over top of that. And then it's just going to shoot across. But that's the plan. The rest of the wiring will be in conduit inside the boat. Oh, the final thing I forgot to show everybody that I'm very excited about. And this is another thing where I'm sure if anybody comments, which nobody hardly ever does, but them's the breaks, except my favorite channel, Zingaro. Everybody's got to support this guy. He does amazing underwater diving video stuff. He just went through the Panama Canal. He's on the Pacific side. He and his girlfriend are sailing around the world on a shoestring, and they're making it happen. So even though they're younger than me, he inspires me. Anybody, if they put their mind to something, can do what they want to do. His story is pretty amazing about his buddy. So I recommend everybody go check his channel out. It's got some cool t-shirts. This is the first edition. Second edition just came out. I also ordered that, so another video is going to be coming up with that. So James and Kimmy, just wanted to give you a little hello and thanks. Since you gave me a shout out on your live cast, I've added some viewers, which is helpful. Hopefully we can help some more people get out in the water. But I've rambled on long enough, everybody. So have a good week, and we'll see you next episode of Sail Warrior.